given day.
And the fastball in play has to count and really factor, Wayne, not only at the top of the zone, but try to get some ground balls at the bottom, because you look at his breaking ball and the pitch mix. It's a simple plan. We got to be able to get ahead with that fastball. If not, it's going to be tough setting, because the hitters are going to be able to eliminate pitches and zone in.
You know, the secondary stuff can be pretty good at times for Liberator. Has the slider, the curveball, the changeup, which can be especially effective against right-handed batters like Seiya Suzuki. But the curve has been the best pitch for Liberator. Batters only hitting 188 against it this year.
1-0, did he go?
He did not go. 2 balls and 1 strike on Suzuki, who has turned it on over the last month, especially since the All-Star break, and 923 OPS. He's at 20 homers now. He hits this ball sharply, but right at the third baseman, Prieto, who fires it across for out number 2. To throw out Krill Armstrong at first. What a play by Mason Wynn.
Boy, if you don't stop. What did I say 2 innings ago about him? Nobody in baseball can make that play but him.
That was exceptional to retire Krill Armstrong. 1 out here in the 4th inning. Well, you talked about the lineage of Cardinals shortstops. Of course, it first and foremost stands out with the wizard himself, Ozzie Smith, perhaps the greatest defensive shortstop of all time. And Mason Wynn wears that number 0. Ozzie, of course, number 1. He plays a pretty wonderful shortstop in his own right.
With 2 gold chains on. Backhand pops up, knows who's running, and being able to put that much arm strength on that throw. That play is behind you when you pop up.
Uh-oh. Liner up the middle. It's a backhand stop by Weatherholt. His throw is there to retire Suzuki.
You cannot tell me this is not a rivalry game.
Well, the rivalry might be just between the defenses.
You cannot tell me this is not a rivalry game. Throw the records out the window. And you also can't tell me the future is not bright for this team, especially the tandem up the middle. No way.
With Wynn and Weatherholt
hitting the baseball the other way.
Cubs now trying to get on the board here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tyrone Taylor at third base. He walked, stole a base, and advanced on a base hit by Dansby Swanson. Krill Armstrong fouled out against the starter Liberator. Now it's George Soriano in the game. Suzuki looks at a strike. Soriano actually has reverse splits. He throws his changeup more than any other pitch. So righties have an 853 OPS against him, and lefties only 538. But he's called on to face 2 right-handers here, Suzuki and Bregman.
Well, this is the teeth of the Cubs lineup, and so they want Liberator to face him.
There goes the runner, throw down to second base. Another stolen base. Swanson steals second. It's the Cubs' 3rd stolen base in this game, with Ivan Herrera behind the plate.
Yeah, you had to be cautious if you're Herrera with that throw, especially with Taylor on 3rd. And again, this is an excellent jump. And as a pitcher that like to vary my holds and be quick to the plate, they have to do a better job of doing that to give Herrera a chance to throw him out at second.
1 ball, 1 strike now. Suzuki infield comes in. And it's ball 2. That takes the Cardinals out of the double play. And it's even more notable for St. Louis because they've turned more double plays than any other team in the majors this year.
And it also caused the infield to come in. It's a hitter's delight, especially if you're the teeth of the lineup.
And Suzuki with a fly ball to deep left. It sends Fermin back. He's at the ivy. That ball is gone. Seiya Suzuki says see ya. And the Cubs take a 3-0 lead.
He's strong enough where he doesn't need to totally square up a baseball, but he knew it wasn't coming back once he barreled it.
Ball.
21st homer this year for Seiya Suzuki over the last month. He's been a valuable bat for this Cubs offense. He's reached base safely now in 28 of his last 30 games. And he has 31 RBIs now in that time with his 3 today. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. A liner toward right, slicing toward the line. That's a base hit. A fair ball up against the sidewall. Suzuki hustles for second. Walker's throw not in time. It's a double, another extra base hit for Seiya Suzuki.
Nice piece of hitting, being able to let that baseball travel. Now you're seeing the plate coverage, being able to hit bases.
Suzuki, a 3-run homer.
Yeah, the changeup righty on right, he just didn't work. Suzuki did a good job of staying behind the baseball and letting that